you guys, and welcome back to another random car conversation. Didn't quite hit that note the way I wanted it to, but y'all, I'm excited. I'm just now leaving from getting my hair done, so I feel so good. And hunty, let me tell you all, my hair is growing like you would not believe if you didn't know me, and I don't have pictures to prove it. You would not believe that about 3 years ago, my hair was like this short. I had cut it like this short, for real, all jokes aside, because I was just wanting to do something different. And it has really grown, and it has just growing and growing. As a matter of fact, when I got it done a couple of weeks ago, just from then until now, it has grown a lot. So, you know, I'm not going to cut it no more. I'm going to let it just growing out. Although one of my good friends, he keeps saying, you need to cut it. I like when you had it cut. But we're going to let it grow out. Left two lanes closed. Okay. Now, let me just, before I jump into my topic of why I'm doing this car conversation, I saw, when I was coming to get my hair done, I saw the sign that said that the left two lanes were closed because they were doing work. Now, as I can see ahead, they're not doing anything, but they were this morning. But the sad reality is that people will stay in the two lanes that clearly the sign told you was going to be closed, and then they get mad when you don't let them over. I don't get mad, get glad, get mad, get glad, doesn't matter to me. As long as you don't put your hands on me, we're going to be all right. Now, let me jump into my topic, my random topic, because this actually came to me while I was sitting under the hairdryer, and I was reading and listening to my music. And so today's, and actually a meme is what I saw that really sparked this, but I wanted to talk about stop telling people your goals and your dreams. Okay, I need you all to do that. Stop telling people your goals and your dreams. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when God speaks to you about what it is that he has planned for you, and people don't understand it because it wasn't given to them. And what happens is a lot of times people will say, oh, well, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or it's not going to work out. Why would you waste your time? That just sounds stupid. That's dumb as hell. Y'all know that's how we talk, right? And so they will talk you out. If you're not careful, they will talk you out of doing the very thing that God has spoken into you to do. So I need you all to stop telling people your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, all of that good stuff. Cut it out. Don't tell them anything. Let them see the end result. Let them see what you end up manifesting as a result of your being obedient, your being diligent, your going after what you want. Let them see that. Don't tell them what you're doing in the midst of doing it, because I'm telling you, there's some people, not me. See, I can tell you what I'm working on, and I don't care what you say, but I'm not going to not do it, especially if I know in my heart of hearts this is what I should be doing. There's nothing you can say that's going to make me not do it. But everybody doesn't have that kind of inner strength. So if you know that you're not a strong person, and you tend to let what other people think and say, all right, Sally, we need to get a little gas going here, think and say, guide you and lead you, then you, like I said, just don't tell anybody what you're working on. Let them see the final product, but don't tell them anything. And I just stopped by to tell, I don't know who needs to hear this, I truly don't, but you know, if the shoe fits, wear it, okay? And if I'm talking to you and this is what you needed to hear, this is maybe confirmation of something you were thinking about, then do it. And it's interesting that I say that, because a good friend of mine, we were talking about this not too long ago, and the question came up, what would you do if someone said to you they were working on whatever it is that they're working on, and you knew that they didn't stand a snowball's chance in hell of it ever, you know, coming to fruition or turning out the way they wanted to, or, you know, working out, period. And they said, what would you do? Would you tell that person that they shouldn't do it? And I said, honestly, I wouldn't. I would not. I said, let me tell you something. It is not my job to tell you what you should and should not do. Now, I can tell you that, you know, you might want to think about it depending on what it is, but it's not my job to tell you what you shouldn't do. I said, now here's what I would do. If you said to me, Michelle, I want to do ABC and XYZ, and you asked, only if you asked, because I'm not going to offer if you don't, and you say, what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? Now, and especially if I see that you are so excited, you're so happy, and you just, I can see that this is something that you truly want to do. I would say to you, I'd say, well, you know, I don't know that it's something that I would take on, but I can see that this is something that you truly want to do. So I say, go after your dreams, sweetie. Go after your dreams and create the thing that you want to create. And then I'm going to ask some questions because I'm nosy like that. I'm going to say, well, how are you planning to go about doing whatever it is that you want to do? And then you tell me what your plan is. And then if I can offer some assistance, or if I can offer you a better way to go about getting done what you want to do, and you can get it done much faster, then I'm going to offer that. I'm going to say, well, okay, I hear what you're saying, but what if you, so let's say you have a 10-step process, right? And again, only if you ask me. I say, well, I tell you what, you have a 10-step process, but I can give you a 5-step process that's going to get you the same result that you're looking for. Would that be okay with you? And you, of course, you're going to say yes. Then I'm going to tell you what that 5-step process is. But never will I tell you that you shouldn't do something. Never would I say that that's just stupid, it's not going to work out, even if it is. You know why? Because guess what? I don't know what God has spoken into your spirit. And you may fool me, and you may end up achieving the goal that you're setting out to achieve. And then I think to myself, dang, what if they had listened to me and didn't do it? And now they don't have whatever it is that they were working towards. That's why I say be very careful about telling people what they should and shouldn't do. Because you could keep somebody from truly living their goals and their dreams with your negativity. Not realizing that God has given them whatever it is they've given them to do. Let me take a sip. 1 second, y'all. So I'm going to tell you, like, my parents always taught us, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Stop. And then not only that's the main thing right there, but not only that, I want you to also think about this. When you've shared with somebody that you wanted to do ABC or XYZ, and that person said, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do it because it's a waste of time. It's not going to work out because I know so-and-so and they did it and it didn't work for them and this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. Sometimes people will say that to you because they don't want you to succeed. And they truly believe in their heart of hearts that you can achieve that goal or that dream, but they don't want you to achieve it. You know why? Because they're not doing anything. They're not doing a daggone thing. And so because they are afraid to step out on faith to achieve their goals and their dreams, they don't want you to achieve yours. I'm going to tell you, I've seen this happen several times. That's why I say be careful who you talk to. And also be careful of the advice that you take, because everybody that's telling you not to do something isn't doing so because they're truly looking out for your best interest. They're doing it because they don't want you to succeed at your goals and dreams because they didn't go after their own. Y'all, that's it. That's all I have. I'm going to pull up in front of my house so I can go ahead and get back to work. And I just stopped by to share that with you. Be careful who you tell your goals and your dreams to. Let me stop right in front of my neighbor's house so the sun won't beat down on my phone. That's why I am funny about who I tell my dreams to. I know I can talk to my family, and my family's always there to support me. I know I can talk to my other half. He's always there to support me. I don't care how crazy the idea is that I've come up with, and Lord knows I've come up with some crazy ones, but he is always there to support me. And if it doesn't work out, he never says, see, I told you it wasn't going to work out. Well, I knew it wasn't going to work out. He'll just say, well, you know what, you tried. It didn't work out, so move on to something else. So those are the kinds of, and I have close girlfriends of mine and a couple of close guy friends that I can talk to as well. But that's why I'm saying your inner circle has to be made up of people that have your best interests at heart. Now, I know what you're thinking, because I felt it just now. You said to yourself, well, Michelle, how do you have Johnny's best interest at heart if you know that what he's doing is not going to be successful, and you encourage him to do it anyway, or you don't tell him he shouldn't do it? Well, guess what? I don't know that. I don't know that, and you don't know that. I've seen people take some of the craziest ideas and turn them into something huge. There are people right now today that took a small, crazy idea. They stepped out on faith. They asked God to bless that idea. They believed that it was going to happen, and they're millionaires right now. And imagine if they had listened to the people that told them that thing would never work. Steve Harvey, y'all know I'm always talking about Steve Harvey. His family and his friends told him he was crazy as hell for leaving his job at General Motors to become a comedian, and he was never going to be a successful comedian. He was crazy for leaving this good job with a great pension to go tell some stupid jokes. That's what they told him. Look at that man now. He's a millionaire, probably a billionaire. But imagine if he had listened to what they were trying to tell him. That's why, again, I'm going to leave you with this. Be careful who you tell your goals and your dreams to. Be careful what advice you take, because not all advice is good advice. Yo, that's all I have. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, thank you for joining me. For those of you, this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. I missed you guys. Thank you so much, because y'all know I can't do what I do without each and every one of you. I love you all, and it is my job and my goal to always speak life into you. Never, ever, ever, ever will I try to tear you down, because that's just uncouth. It's not cool, and it's not me. I'm always going to speak life into you. So I'm encouraging you today, be careful who you talk to. And if you can't find anybody that you can talk to, keep it to yourself. Talk to God about it. You can always reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to talk with you about whatever it is that you're dealing with, or you're going through, or you're trying to sort out. Always know that you can always talk to me. But be careful who you talk to. And I'm going to leave you with this. As you go about your day, be kind to everybody that you come across. Even if they act like a complete jackass, be kind to everybody that you come across. And if you can't go out there and have a good day, don't go messing up nobody else's. Till our next car conversation, take care.